Alright guys, welcome back to Double O's Corner. On this section, this is the first episode of Double O's Corner Room. You know, like my job is like an on-call job, so I really can't like play online live like that until like midnight. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give you guys a free scheme, and some content while I'm at it. Right now, what's on the board is the gun doubles from the Cardinals playbook. I'm sure you can find this in a multitude of playbooks. I'm not sure which one. I didn't do that much research, see which other playbooks have this formation. But for now, it's on the Cardinals playbook. You can put in your custom, whatever. So, I just wanted to give you guys a quick scheme. We're going to start off with run plays from the double formation. I'm going to give y'all, what I like to do out of it. This is the first episode, so there's many more to come. And you guys will keep getting a whole free scheme. We don't care about no ebooks or charging. It's free. These stuff actually work. But we're going to start with a jet touch pass out of there. And of course, I'm doing random plays, so they'll do random defenses. With this play, you trying to hit the corner. Now, sometimes you're not going to be able to hit the corner, and you got to turn it up. But, it's up to you to use your stick and make something happen. You're not always going to make a play out of this, but you can. I've busted like 40-yarders, 30, 20s, 10s easily. But it's not every time. But if you get the right man-to-man or a certain zone, you could literally go crazy with this. Do it a few times. I'm going to run it a few times just so you guys can see that it actually works. I think it even works better on a user than the computer. Because, most people be so busy blitzing that they leave that outside open to this. But that's the first play out of the doubles. The corner could have gave me a better block. I would have sprung that. Alright, let's go to the second running play. Of course, there's the quick base. Everybody know about the quick base. There's in plenty formation. Usually you'll get a quick 3 to 4 yard pop out of this. The only reason I run this play and a few other plays is just to not have someone focusing on the pass, I don't want them to sit there and focus on the pass all the time. So you want to always have a little quick run play to hit them with. And then you can mix in the pass along with it. Right now I'm just going through the run plays that I do out of it. I don't do much, but yeah, the jet touch pass. You could also do the RPO zone peak. It's basically like an inside zone. I never throw these routes, but if you want to try, go ahead. But it's never my thing. I really just use it for the zone. So you got the quick base with the pull, then you got the RPO zone peak. It's just a regular inside zone with RPO capabilities. I say sometimes you're not going to get a lot of yards, but plays like this are designed to just keep in someone's mind, hey, he's not just passing out this formation. He's going to actually run. He's going to give me a different look. But the best run play is definitely the touch pass. Alright. If you're tuning in, if this is something you like, hit the like button. If not, I appreciate your presence. We don't beg over here on the corner. You support, you support. We appreciate it. You don't, you don't. We not sitting there tripping. But and then the last run play is the RPO read FL screen. And of course, this one has the full everything. I could pull with Kyler Murray. I could hand it off to Connor. And if I see the screen, I could throw it. You know, so it's basically up to you to make a good read. That wasn't a good read, but I haven't thrown the screen, so I wanted to show you guys real quick. But we're going to get it on the good one. I normally don't like to run with Kyler because he fumbles a lot for some reason on this game, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you're going to get stuff. It doesn't work every time, I'm telling you. That time I should have finally hit the screen. But that zone is always going to kind of give you a few yards. Even if it's one. I meant to hand that off and then press the X late. They be on that screen though, but you can't get it. Alright, I just wanted to show y'all a successful screen version. Alright, now let's move on to the next play. Well, we're going to go to the passing plays off this formation. My favorite passing play is the 94Y. As you see, I've called this play 429 times, and I averaged 12 yards on it. The first read that you want is Randall or your slot receiver doing the zig, whichever receiver it is, depending on your team. And then watch for the zig route. If they don't come open, usually Hollywood is going to come behind, or your first main receiver is going to come behind more, and that little pocket right there is going to be empty. That's the second read. So your first read is from left, right, and then you go to the tight end, check down, and Hopkins. Right now, under pressure, but he was open. Trust me, you're going to get that more so than not. Of course, they want to play all-out defense while I'm trying to teach, but this is what happens. They keep giving me under pressure passes right now. We're going to get it right, guys. Don't worry. I was focusing on the left side trying to give you guys the first read, but I'm going to just read the whole play and let whatever be. Of course, you always see easy check now. You don't have nothing else, easy check now. Hey, you're going to fumble sometimes. Part of the game. Nothing's perfect on Madden. As you see, they give it to me, I'm going to take it easy 6 to 10 yards. If you don't see nothing else on the left side. We finally had him. Trust me, it works better against users. Sometimes these computers play like the best super defense on practice. Trust me, you're not going to play people with as good a defense like this all the time. So this is going to work way better online. That's my fault. I read that wrong. Ooh, that's a bad read by me. Sometimes you take the sack if you don't see nothing. I seen Connor, but I didn't pass it that time. They're not giving me no man-to-man. Okay. Of course, this play kills man-to-man. It's a man beater, definitely. You could always hit him quick and gain a quick little few yards if you feel the heat coming. I hate that animation of the throw. If they give me a better animation, I could catch it and run upfield. You see? Hollywood always come behind, usually open. Most of the time. Of course, there's times like that where they play it real good, and you gotta just take the sack or check down. I didn't want to check down that time. The check down is always available. I'm just greedy sometimes, you know. But this play is money play, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That pocket always kind of comes open. I'm telling you, that pocket almost always comes open. Of course, a good user, if you overrun this play, is going to eventually catch on to it. But if you hit him a few times here and there and just keep rotating it in, you're good. I just want to show you guys that more so than not, I'm going to get it in there. Even with him there. That's Ramsey. He made the best animation there. But more so than not, you're going to get that in. And of course, I can always hit D-Hop on the fly. You know, I just been trying to focus on the first reads to give y'all a good one. Bad pass, but he was open. This play is money, man. It beats every zone. Or man, if you read the right one. Alright, that's it. Let me go to the next pass play. If you tune in to this later on, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, all that good YouTube stuff. We're not begging for it. Only if you fuck with the content, you know. We don't beg on the corner. We move by a certain ethic over here. Don't get me wrong, we appreciate y'all, but we not begging for no support. But the next play is the ZN. I gotta sneeze. And of course, as you guys see, I'm running against random defenses. So I don't know what play is coming. Oh, I forgot to give you guys the read for this play. For this particular play right here, I always usually put Brown on the fly, or your main receiver on the left on the fly. But that side is like the backup side on this play. What I'm really looking for is first James Conner, second D-Hop on the dig, and the third Hurts on that corner route right there, and then you work to the backside with Moore and Brown. Because usually, bad pass right there, but it got open. You see? If you just be patient, usually if it's a zone, it's going to open up to where D-Hop always come underneath. You know, take the quick yards if you feel like they bring a lot of blitz and you don't have time. You know? Just get some positive yards. But if you can't wait, sometimes D-Hop does get open, but that was a bad throw. I didn't lead him right. I don't know why they keep throwing the ball like that. I want him to throw it to where Conner could be running, but he keeps throwing it horrible right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah. As long as your quarterback can make the right lead, I was leading it wrong, I guess. he will always get like a rack 'em up animation without you having to do it yourself. See? Quick pop. It's usually open, man. Especially against another user, because you know they so worried about a lot of other things that that's usually gonna get open. You could even wait to hit them too to get a little bigger yard, but that's depending on if the pressure is just overbearing. And of course, you could hit this slant in the pocket. Horrible pass right there, but you could always hit the slant in the pocket if they leave it open. I'm gonna try to get it for y'all. A lot of bumping. Yeah, a lot of under pressure. Even when he's not on around you, there's always under pressure. So you gotta mind that when you're throwing this snap route. But you know that's always a quick gainer. I want to hit the slant, but they on it. I'm not gonna lie, on Madden, James Conner is like Jerome Bettis, man. I got so many yards with him. Let me try to hit the snap if I can. I was forcing that. I'm trying to get it for y'all. That's my bad. I wasn't even reading the play that time. I was just trying to get it to him. They on him, but that's why I make this read last. Remember, the first few reads is on the right side. The left side is just in case. You really just worrying about that right side mainly. The slant and the go is just backup if you don't have nothing on the right side. I was trying to hit Hurts, but the main people to get open real quick is Conner and your main receiver. I was trying to hold it to see if I could get someone else. But that slant sometimes do get open a lot, especially in the real game. Like on practice, sometimes you're not going to get it. But in the real game, against another user, sometimes they forget about that snap. But the main thing I'm really looking for is James Conner and Hopkins. As you see, whenever I just go there first, there's always a quick chunk of yards. Always. You got a running back to break tackles, you never know. You could take it to the house. Alright, let's move along. The next play, let me give you all the angle smash. 80 times I average 9.8. What I usually do to make this play better is I motion the slot receiver over here. You could do whatever to Brown, but I like to clear him out. I forgot to tell y'all the read. Let me explain the read. I need to start using this play more myself. I have so many plays on this playbook that I neglect certain plays sometimes. Certain games I run more stuff than others depending on the situations. But as you see, the first read for me is usually Hurts. I look for whoever your tight end is. That quick out route, you want to look at that first. And then you look at Conner coming on the angle route. And if that's not open, usually Moore is going to get that slant behind. And the read after that at Hopkins, the last read is always Marquise. But if someone don't have an all-star corner and they press Marquise, I'm going to try to give that bomb a chance. But you want to go from Hurts, Conner, Moore, Hopkins on the comeback go route. Oh, that's a under pressure bad pass. Remember, that's going to happen in the real game too. they do a lot of under pressures on this game, even when no one's around you. So you got to be careful when you throw in the middle. Of course, I use freeform. I don't know about the classic, but you could always hit that real quick to gain a quick yard or so. If you needed like a quick 1 yard, it's usually open. Ah! There's gonna be bad passes on this game, man. I don't get mad at it. I just look at it like it's Madden. And of course, they will not let me let the ball go. Don't worry. This is practice against a superstar computer, so they're gonna make more plays than a normal person will. Don't worry about it. Ooh, that under pressure be something different, man. That under pressure on here is something else. I had them, but they coming in hard. Don't worry, we gonna get it together. Alright. Yeah, it's my fault. I've been making the wrong read or waiting too long. But that's how you do it right there. I didn't see nothing in that slant usually come open. There was 2 people on them too. Remember, they bump on this game a lot too, so they bumped him into like a corner up when he's supposed to be doing a quick out. So you got to be mindful of the bumps before you make the throw. But usually that slant is going to get wide open behind everything else. And Hollywood going to clear him out. The angle too, especially on the zone. You see? And I had pressure all on me. You can also leave it if you want. You can also just leave it how it is and leave the corner route. But the way they run this corner route, it just takes so long sometimes. Especially if they get bumped a lot. But it also does get open. So you can run it the regular way without moving it. And try to get the corner route open. But it takes a long time to develop if they bring a lot of heat. So you could basically have 2 plays in one with this play. You could leave it regular with the corner. You could move them in. Create it however you want to add to it, Alright, let's move on to the next play. Alright, I'm going to give y'all the weak flood. As you see, I've called this play 128 times and I've averaged 12.3 yards. What I do on this play is I motion the main receiver on the left in, and of course you got that out, that deep out, and now you got that deep slant. And then what I do to hold the safety some more is add that slant on the back end too. So basically, again, you move in the outside receiver, kind of create a little bunch concept. You slant your right main receiver, and if you got a lot of pressure, you could block James Conner, or you could let him do that little chip curl route. That's like a check down if you need a little check down. But how I read this play is I really want more. For some reason, more gets open a lot. But if I don't, I'm gonna go to Hurts first, and that deep slant sometimes get wide open, or the backside slant. But let's try again. I got put in the sack, but if I didn't have no sack animation, he was gonna get wide open in that deep corner. That's how it should look again. This man to man. Woo. Okay. Hurst was open, but I was trying to bomb real quick. Let's let him get back. I want to run the play. Need all stop. Of course, Hurts always, your tight end's always going to get a quick little time to eat if you don't want to be greedy. Sometimes I'm greedy. I'm not going to lie. When I know I should take the check down, I don't. Like I say, that corner is, man, more than likely, that deep out route is going to get open, man. Only thing that stops it is man-to-man, really. Man-to-man has a better way of playing it. But if they're playing zone, take the quick check down. But like I say, on this game, the under pressure be crazy sometimes. That backside slant is always there for you, too. You don't see nothing else, take it. And if you want, like I say, you could leave the chip route. It's a good check down route. And you never know, you could break the tackle and make a play. Or you could drop the ball sometimes, but it's part of the game, I'm not saying this play is perfect. You just got to read it right. But you do stand a chance of making significant yardage. You see? Quick little 5-7. Every time. Maybe they don't give me nothing else. I can still hit them on man-to-man. But they play it better than zone. Ooh, I was trying to hit the bomb that time. Trust me, in the real game, sometimes that deep slant just gets so open if it hits the right, when he make the right cut. I don't know why he just messed up like this, but if you ever see this, just take it. Get off me. If they ever glitch out like that, just take it. I don't mean to glitch them out, but for some reason on this game, on match coverage, when you move the receiver, they'll glitch out the match coverage for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just what happens. I say don't be greedy. You see it, take it, get your yards. I'm just greedy sometimes. I'll be wanting to bomb and get bigger yards than I should. I lose some games because of that. But you see? Wow. More so than likely, man, especially against zone. He's going to always get open on that play, man. Unless they user it, they put the zones to like 30, drop, whatever. But most of the times you're going to get it. Trust me. It's usually open. That deep out is a money route at times. You see, they didn't give me nothing else. Take the back slant. All day long. You could eat all day. Make the right read. I say you need some blocking, block James Conner. Or you're running back. Backside slant. They didn't give me nothing else. I'm going to take it. We flow from left to right real quick. That's how you want. From left to right real quick. Alright, let's move on to the next. Excuse me. Alright. This is a variation of the same play. So it's kind of good because it like, you know, it looks the same, but instead of the out, he does an in this time. So I need to start calling it more myself so I could blend it in more. But instead of the out, it's now a deep in. But you're doing the same exact thing. Lock your running back. You bring them in. They got this deep out, but I don't really like it like that. So what I normally do is I put them on the fly to clear them out. If you want to give the same look, you can still hit the slant with it to give the same look. But the reason I don't like the slant for this play is because it brings a man sometimes to focus on that deep end, which you really don't want. So that's why I choose to do the fly route, so that the deep end doesn't get messed with, because more so than likely it's going to get open if they don't give you nothing else. Of course, Hollywood was open that time, but I got sacked. You can always leave the R1 for easy, quick little check down if you need a check down route, and they not really blitzing like that. But you know they blitzing a lot on this game, especially if you play head to head. So I would say just go ahead and block. They gave me nothing that time. They had that box. The out route one is better, but this one is just to give them the same look with a different variation. Of course, you see Randall's open, but pressure is immense. I tried him that time, but you couldn't always wait for the dig to expand if you got the zones messing it up or whatever. And of course, you still got Hurts. That's always there when they give it to you. That's your first read, really. And trust me, man, all these plays work better when you playing online or playing against somebody else. You know, the computer on practice is all Madden. That's what I got it on. And they play like a god sometimes. Trust me, you're not going to deal with this much pressure for most people. It's going to be pressure, but not like this. So you really ain't got nothing to worry about. I was being greedy. I could always take the check down, but like I say, man, I be wanting to make bigger plays, so I look for the big play before anything. And of course, if they ever mess up the zone, man, don't hesitate. Take it. I'm not doing it purposely, but sometimes it happens to where they just leave the man for some reason. I don't know. Of course, I can always run, even though I don't show you guys on the pass play. If you got a running quarterback and you ain't got nothing else, you know what to do. Run that ball, throw it away, do whatever you need to do. But as you see, sometimes they leave the person wide open. I don't know why. but it happens. You could always put it in that pocket. You don't gotta wait. Always. That's a quick little money. You see? Again, they leave them. If you see that happen, take it. I don't know why it happens on this play, but it flies out man coverage sometimes. All I did was move one person. I'm not even trying to do it purposely. It's just what happens on the play. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And the next variation of this same play, because this play basically is like a three-play where you could kind of give the same variation along with the 94Y. So the PA dagger is the next one that looks similar to the plays we was doing. Except this time I just leave it regular. But if you want, you can always motion him in again to give the same kind of look if you want to keep the same look going. You see? So you could run this one regular without moving them. But if you want to keep the same look going, to give them the same look, you motion it in. But you don't have to. You can always just run it this way. You could run it regular on this play. It's going to give you the same result. I find when you leave it regular sometimes, if they playing cover 3, this inside is going to get more open than the other way around. So basically, in this formation, man, you could give them the tight look or you could keep it regular no matter what the play is and still kind of get the same result. It's the same animation. Hers doing the same dig route. So it kind of mirrors the same play. And they go there, oh, I know what he's running. Of course, he dropped it, but you could always hit that fly in the pocket on the cover 3. Jalen Ramsey is Jalen Ramsey, but if it's cover 3, you could get it. But like I say, the main thing you really want, that's my bad. Oh, you could hit that back Hopkins slant too, depending on the coverage. You see? If you see everything clear out, you could always hit that back fly, slant, fly, dig, whatever you're doing right there. It gets open a lot too. You ain't even gotta wait to hit it. You can hit it as soon as he's about to cut. So that's another option right there on the play. But if they come in a lot, that deep dig is gonna get open a lot more than anything. Yeah, you can hit that pocket right there. That's what I was trying to do. It was throwing it bad. Against cover 3, you can always hit that pocket right there, man. Oh, bad throw. Sometimes you're going to get bad throws. Alright, let's move on to the next play, though. Of course, you could rewatch this from the beginning. We started off with the run play, then we came to the pass play. Alright, the next play that I want to show you guys is the 617. Before I start that play, you want to do this play in combination with, you want to do the ZN and the 617 and the 94Y cell in a sequence if you can. Those kind of give the same look. Like the 617, Hopkins is still doing an in route same as the ZN, but instead of another double N, he, he's doing a corner. You see, it kind of plays off each other. So you can literally like run these plays and they won't kind of know which one you're running. The 617 is my least successful play because I haven't ran it that much, but it does work. Usually I like to make this quick little out route a zig route, but you can leave it how it is. But I realize on this play, this end by Hurts gets open sometimes. But you don't even worry about this left side, man. Truthfully, you go from right to left on this play. The same way you do with the ZN. You can hit that quick corner angle route real quick. Hurts always usually get in with that little in route right there. Or your tight end, whatever. And sometimes you might, depending on the coverage. Oh, he matched that hard. That's my bad. I threw to the wrong person. That slant to get open. I mean, that out route to get open too, depending on certain coverages. This is like one of the best little quick out routes on the game. Of course, you want if it's one-on-one. It wasn't, but you can always hit that fly route right there. Sometimes if it's one-on-one, you see that little arc where it looks like he's stepping in a little, you'll get like a good release. See? Quick out route. But I go from right to left. From right to left. If I see they're giving me cushion, then I take the quick out route. But usually, I'm not gonna lie, Hurts gets open more so than not. And of course, corner. You see, even if they doubled him, he got open. Quick little 3 yards, man. Keep your drive going. Let me see how long I've been streaming. Okay, cool. You see that quick little in is always gonna kind of be there for you. I think the quick in is kind of like a better drag route. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to use this play more than I have been using it just by me practicing it right now. Bad pass, but you know, sometimes you gotta make a play. And you see that quick in is serious. But you wanna always look at Jay's corner first. That's your first read. Your running back. Man, you could eat all day with this. I could keep going. You could eat all day on that route right there. Because by the time they break sometimes, you got 10 yards. Easily. Easily. Alright, let's move along. But as y'all see, my bad, hold on. These 3 plays right here kind of got the same look to it. So it'll confuse them and it'll keep them on their feet so that they won't think you're running the same thing. And then I'm going to run this next. But the PA dagger, the wide shallow cross, the weak flood, and this drag underplay all have the same look on it. So basically this formation, every play in here synchronizes with each other because you could run variations of the same looking plays and it's different plays that's going to keep them on their feet. And you could run it in different ways by motioning and creating off of it. But this a double move one. And of course, he still got the in route. But really on this play, I'm looking at the same exact thing. From Connor to Hopkins to Hurts. The back routes are just extra, you know. You see it. I could stay in this doubles all game, but I like running different things, so I don't abuse it, you know. But it's a great formation that I don't see a lot of people using. More people are into the gun tight, all the meta stuff, but this like a little good off meta scheme. There's games where I kill people with this formation. Seriously. And this is just the first doubles. There's another double. I'm going to come back with that one on another Double O's Corner Room. We just starting with this one first. But you guys are going to get a free scheme if you keep tuning in to the Double O's Corner Room, you know. We don't want to charge nothing. We don't care about no ebook. I want to just give y'all a free bad pass, but he was open. As you see, all these plays come together so good, man. Especially in a real game. You can always hit that route, man. Always. Don't matter if it's man to man. I think man to man plays it better than anything. But you can always hit it as long as you looking at it first. Always. And if you got a good running back, sometimes they're gonna make a better play. Make a play and turn that into like 20 plus yards. Let's try to hit other people some more. R1 is just so open that, you know, in this game you got to take what you're given. I'm trying to just force myself to get the other routes, but usually they gonna give you corner off top, man. You don't even have to wait. You're gonna always get your running back off top, man. Like literally. If I wait, I'm just being greedy trying to get other routes, you know. But usually he's gonna be open, man. I'm playing against a lot of different plays, and as you guys see, he gets open most of the time. And their defense is playing random. Of course, you could hit the backside too. Usually triangle is gonna come open sometimes. I don't know why they throw that bad and why is it under pressure when no one's there, but triangle will get open on the underneath and the double move sometimes will get people. But remember, I'm playing against the computer on all Madden in practice. These plays work way better online. Trust me. I'm gonna do it live, and y'all gonna see me running this same play later on. I'm gonna be back tonight on an actual stream, and I'm gonna run these same plays in the actual online head-to-head games or against other people, and you guys will see that it works exponentially better than on practice. Easy, man. Alright. Let's move along, though. You can literally use the whole playbook, man. This gun message, I don't use it a lot. I need to. But you can add this and do this, too. Like, this is a quick drag concept. So, basically, what you're looking for here is... And, of course, you still have the same corner route. So, really... your running back is your first read, and then you look to Moore and Hurts. Same thing, man. You can always hit this route, man. Always. If you see that arc right there, is gonna get open more so than not. He didn't know the ball was coming, I guess, but you really just, for this play, you looking for the crosser. Whichever one's open, you throw to the open one. I don't know why he stopped that time, but sometimes they act dumb. That's why I don't run this play that much. But the one time I did run it, I got a quick 14 off of it. So I know it works, but I haven't used it that much because I like the other plays so much better. But this also works along with the other play that got the same corner route. It kind of gives the same look, but it's just different variations. I don't know why sometimes they stop and don't do the slant, but they do that sometimes, so be careful. And of course, if you want to add a little flair to it, what I do is I'll bring Hollywood in right there, and now you got that same out route. Oh, I didn't even do this one before, but this is how I would recommend to run this play. To make this out route useful, move them in. Yeah, to make that out route useful, this is how you do it. Move him in so that he could get that same other look that you gave him when you move into other people. And he'll think, oh, he's doing them same other plays, but this a whole different one. And now he's doing a quick out route. And you see, more so than not, they get open. But man, this formation is so many good plays in here, man. I don't do the curl combo because you could just add a curl route to any of these other plays. I don't do the read. The read option, depending on the quarterback you got. That's why I really don't recommend this play because not everyone has a. But this is another good running play. My bad, I forgot to add this one. This is another good running play to add. Where of course you can also run with the running quarterback. All right. So that'll do it on this. I think the only other play I haven't showed y'all that I like. Of course, you got the screen. That's like a run. I haven't called it a lot, but you from the times I call it, I've gone at least 4 yards just to throw them off. I don't know why 68 stopped me, but I like this screen also because it's not one of those slow screens. Because there's some screens on here where they like move like turtles to even get there and you get sacked before you even get a chance to throw it. At least this one, sometimes you get a chance. Sometimes you're not because they just get tangled up and can't get out to they route. But you could slip it in here and there and get a few good yards. Sometimes you could break that tackle or whatever. So that's another little run pass play that you could add. And the last thing, I only used 4 vertical one time, but it's a good play on this formation. But mainly when I use 4 verticals is if I see someone is playing a lot of cover 3. Because usually that seam right there, whether it's X or triangle, is going to get open. I didn't get no time that time. Of course, this running back has a curl route. He could do a right or a left, so I usually leave it. Man-to-man bags this. I'm not gonna lie. So I really just like this play when I know they running a lot of cover 3 or cover 2 or something like that. And of course, since I got a running quarterback, if I don't see nothing else, I can always run the ball. Alright. Ooh, under pressure. But that slant route that he ends up doing sometimes is a killer, man. But he don't always do it. Sometimes he act dumb and just keeps going straight, when he know he could veer. But alright, I just wanted to give you guys a free scheme. And this is coming out the Cardinals playbook. I use Cardinals everything. Cardinals offense, Cardinals defense. But this is coming out the Cardinals playbook. The formation is gun doubles. As y'all see, you could pretty much use every play on this formation, man. The only play I really don't use is the slants and the curl combo. Any other play on this playbook, you can use it and gain yards easily. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. A free scheme, first episode of Double O's Corner Room. Basically classroom, a little throw on words. But I appreciate y'all dropping by. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, man. I'll be back later on tonight with a real live stream and use these same plays, and y'all see the success level of it. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm out. Gone.